Hello there, fellow security guards. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to 2 Point Museum, Episode 6, Security Exhibition. Alright, with that done, let's maybe set an expedition. Ooh, we wouldn't need... Okay, I don't have... So this expedition right now, if you're wondering, to counter the man-eating plant, which will, like, kill one of your staff, you need plant camouflage, so it's not worth me doing that right now, because I don't have plant camouflage. Primal Frontier, I need to employ an expert qualified in rapid restoration, so don't have one for that. And run a tour containing 2 man-eating plants with a rating over 3, I don't have that. So let's get another man-eating plant, I guess. Oh, actually, you know what? I just need a tour station. Take that back. Both of these are technically man-eating plants. So to unlock that new location, this is going to be a boring tour, but there we go. Tiny tour. And there we go. Non-wood is open. You're sure health and safety doesn't have anything against my newest bio section? Yeah, I mean, we are making a lot of clowns, but like, you know, that doesn't kill them, as far as I know. And still rolling out those raises so that these guys get a little happier. Oh, we got a dilemma. Choice, left or center. We don't have analysis for right. A deluge of rain creates a makeshift swimming pool in a jungle ditch, and your team desperately needs a break. Either I can cannonball into it, or it sounds risky, let's press on. Do you want to cannonball into a giant mystery puddle, or do you want to skip it? Cannonball? Cannonball. Irritable trowel syndrome. Yeah, no surprise there.
Plants are not talking to you, though they may be talking to each other.
So we'll have to go back to the resort to
exhibits are living things, but
hear that. The other issue that we're having right now is I don't have, because I keep sending my botanists out, I don't have a spare botanist to be able to maintain the plants. So I need to leave Bio Greenside alone so he can actually... Oh, and he just got irritable trowel syndrome, so that's going to be a problem as well. Is this... Okay, this is only great quality. I'm going to analyze it. And then I'll use the epic one. And I don't really want tours, so I'm just going to sell it. So let's go cure irritable trowel in the resort. Oh, they both got it. So we'll cure Spike Jazz first, and then have to cure the other one.
To our team departing on an expedition, I'm sure you'll need it.
Come on. Someone empty the... There we go.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
We still haven't hit the threshold for staff happiness. But we should be done with that. Yeah, we're 74 out of 75, so we'll be done really, really soon. And there we go. We just did it. Awesome. So one more. Growing collection. Amazing. Botany exhibits are really diversifying the museum's collection. Head back to Bigfoot Gardens for some more plants and grow your botany collection. So we need at least 150 botany buzz. And there's also a new workshop project of the photosynthesizer. So we'll get that made too.
Instead, the lighthouse remains in place and will continue functioning as a lighthouse. It's a move that Mr. McNally is calling unreasonable, unfair, and undiplomatic. Ouch.
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Another thing I could do for some extra botany buzz is install perks or add another speaker, which is a botany speaker. That should help out a little bit. We'll see. Now that our faculty is cured, I'll go back and try to scoop up another plant. Ideally something novel, meaning I'm going to want to go somewhere new, like non-woods. And see if we can get a new plant for the expedition, so there's more variety.
Goodbye and good riddance.
I'm also going to tell the botanists to take care of the plants because they haven't been. So here's the photosynthesizer, which is like a interactive thing about plants. Oh, and that actually satisfies the botany requirements. So we've now done that. Sense of security. As you progress, your museum flourish and you'll become a bigger target for 2-point criminal underworld. Security is our only hope in the face of inevitable thievery. Nowadays, museums use the latest technology to deter prospective thieves and catch parties in the act. But you can't beat the classics. Security chair is one such. So it wants me to buy 2 security chairs. So I'm going to buy a security chair that watches this exit. And then one that watches this entrance. I'll move the trash can. Now, keep in mind, as I did mention once before, the entryways aren't the only ways that criminals get in. There are different types of criminals. Some come up through toilets, some just like burrow through the ground. So the other thing it wants me to do is the museum TV. Setting up security cameras in security rooms. So build a camera room. Camera rooms have a finite range. So building camera rooms central to your museum is really handy, where they have the most coverage. So that's what I'm doing here. So I have a camera room right in the center of my my museum with the camera station and alarm. And then we need to hire a guard with camera skills. So Dickie Husk works in the camera room. Then while you have the cameras, you need to set up the actual cameras that work. So I'm going to set up cameras that watch sort of like choke points. There we go. Now the museum is safe and secure, you're ready for a 2-star evaluation. So in order to hit our 2nd star, I need to display exhibits from 3 different themes. So right now I have pre-history and botany. So I'm going to need a 3rd theme. Quarterly profit of over 3,000 and a museum rating above 65%. We are already at 65%, so that's fine. So the last theme I need is going to be from the world map here. So what I could do in this instance is try to explore for a new theme. Seeing if there are areas that give me access to new types of like marine life. So in this case, I think I'm just going to choose to go marine life because I've already done the supernatural stuff. I know the buffoon is dying. Alright. Hired. Come on, go water it, please. I actually did hire a second botanist, I think. Oh no, you're right, I didn't. Okay, that was the issue. Well, I did just now, so.
Your ticket does not support
The plants are not gonna die. Alright, here in Non-Woods, a stink plant. Needs to be hot and humid. Let's place it.
To stamp your hand, but it does not mean a thing.
It does release stink spores, so sucks to be around, but well, whatever. Let's go to Spoony Dunes. Start looking around for new types of exhibits. Roderick Cushion thanked us for his visit and gave us a Roderick bust to display. The health inspection was perfect, and the VIP visit ended of no consequence. Well, here's the bust. I'll put it with the amber. It's kind of amber colored.
Before we go, let's read something from one of our listeners. This one's from Manny, near Sweaty Palms. Oh, nice. All
right, congratulations. You've done it. You're gaining quite the reputation, but you'll need a little bit more success before the county will give you a 3-star evaluation. Oh, so I already did my 2-star? That's a surprise to me, but okay. Before I'm willing to acknowledge that that we're witnessing you thrive, let's wait a little longer. So it gave me the cafeteria, which is kind of funny because all those school bus children trips were like they wanted to go to the cafeteria and I kept failing them because I didn't have access to the cafeteria. A plank bench and the upgraded bandage box, which works faster. You've been promoted to Curator Class 2. Department of Culture has rewarded you the following items: Security Expedition, or Exhibition, Toy Stand, Poster Stand, and a Morsel Men Machine. Alright. I'm going to have you guys decide where we are going to go to next. So in the museum map, receive a bronze in County Archive pop-up exhibition. Alright, let's do that. So that's this thing. So get bronze in the County Archives, which takes about a half an hour. So this is kind of perfect given the stream time. So the goal here is to protect the Department of Culture's collection from criminals. So I've been talking about different types of criminals, and we're going to see a bunch of the different types now.
A new
also,
pop-up exhibition opens its doors today. The small spin-off of one of the county's museums won't be here for long, so see it while you can.
Alright, I was going to say also, I'm going to pause the random events that you guys can trigger because it can really screw up this this specific map. So here are the county archives. The Department of Culture wants to raise funds with an exhibition. Attempts have failed in the past, with criminals stealing the donations as well as the exhibits. Not exactly commercially viable. So this is like a mini challenge map where you have to, for a limited amount of time, protect the exhibits from criminals. So in the 180 days, I need to catch criminals. And I'm going to pause the game so that I can set up guard booths. So I'm going to set up a guard booth facing the door inwards like that. There. do one here. And then I'm not going to worry about here because this isn't like a through path. Then I'm going to set a guard booth up here. And guard booths station your guards to sit on them. And to... it extends their, like, vision range. Guard booth there. And then... Okay, so if I mouse over the guard chairs, I can see that I have 10 in my museum, so I know roughly how many guards to hire. And this is like a mini challenge that could be solved in a whole bunch of different ways. So this is my attempt at it, hiring a bunch of guards sitting in chairs. And the reason is, cameras don't catch criminals, they identify them. Guards catch criminals. So, in order to counter this event, I'm just hiring basically exclusively guards. So listen up. I used to do security for these exhibitions, and I failed time and time again. Donations gone, exhibits gone. Do as I say, not as I do. So hire guards. The best defense for criminal activity is museum security. A team of security guards and network of security cameras can keep the museum secure. The county's criminal underground is made up of different criminal guilds. These different groups have their own signature style, requiring particular security attention. As a museum gains a reputation, it also becomes a target for crime. Museums require more security at museum level and museum rating increase. So as you have a higher museum level and museum rating, you get to have to counter guards in a different way. Or criminals, rather, in a different way. So I've hired 6 guards so far. I want to hire maybe like 12. The reason why I went with guards sitting on chairs is camera rooms and cameras are really expensive. So each camera is $2,500, and the camera room itself is going to be like $15K or something like that. So I have found doing this challenge before that going the route of going for camera rooms doesn't really work. Another useful overlay for this is security. So the light blue is active vision, and then the dark gray is like security chairs that aren't manned. So as you can see, the guard has a very small vision cone, but sitting on this chair gives him a huge vision cone. So what I'm doing is I'm having a bunch of guards sit on a bunch of chairs in order to activate the largest possible vision cone for them, covering a huge swath of my museum so that things can't be stolen. So I have almost every chair manned, but I'm going to want more guards than chairs so that they can do turnover, so that they can rest, recover, eat, poo, drink, etc. And let's hope that...
Priceless exhibits are not for sale.
Oh, I don't have any guards here, huh? Let's get a chair in there, too. Maybe 2. And we're aiming for donations to be at least 7,500. The other thing I can do is to try to boost the, in order to get more donations, like, boost the exhibits themselves so that they're higher quality, because like the way they're laid out isn't necessarily ideal. So you can also tinker with them to make them nicer. So let's quickly remove the visualization for security and show the visualization for boost. So like these guys here aren't very well decorated, for instance. And this will also help with donations, of course. All right, so this is just not decorated enough. There we go. So that's better. That's maxed. This is not maxed because it's incomplete. I don't believe we have a helicopter for this, so I can't make it complete. So there's not much to do about that one. This one needs just more decorations. And my point here is, like, as much as it seems security is the point of this this scenario, getting donations is just as important, because you don't want your exhibits stolen, but like people donate only when the buzz is high. So focusing on max buzz for all the exhibits is ideal as well. So this is also incomplete. There's not like anything I can do there. And this needs a garden sign. What is a garden sign? Botany. Is it the botany signs? No. Garden sign decoration. Okay, well, I need to unlock that with enlightenment. That's not something I can do, so I can't max that one out. What about this guy? Totally not near a botany exhibit. You can also move, physically move things so that they are closer to one another, and therefore possibly easier to guard. That's another thing to consider, is the way they're laid out isn't necessarily the way they have to be. So in this case, I just physically move that stink plant so that it's, you know, easier to guard and benefits from proximity.
The show that covers all things related to archaeology, science, the ethereal, and...
So let's see if I did a good job trying to protect this museum. And let's also hire a few more security guards to collect donations and to walk the halls.
2 Point County is getting hotter. Yes, according to a press release from the Department of Dubious Meteorological Studies, 15 degrees hotter than it was 3 months ago, when it was winter. Moving rapidly on, here's some music.
So I've got 15 guards and 12 chairs. Maybe one more guard and we're good. Alright, and here's what happens with criminals. They get spotted. And then they get, like, covered in thief dust or whatever. Like a pepper grinder. And then arrested. And what does happen when they're arrested is interesting. Is that they get dragged off essentially to, like, the train station. And then the guard returns back to work. So there will be brief lapses of coverage when the guards are doing the physical arresting. The other thing is moles. So this dude is obviously a thief, as is this one, and they just burrowed up from these random holes. So in this case, I am going to cheese a little bit. I'm just going to hire a guard to be like, huh, yep, I'm right in front of you. So these are the golden molars, and they are, like, this one is stealing right now. So I think it would be good to have a guard sit in this room in the future. And basically, the goal is to catch the criminals
Attention.
you know, before they actually steal stuff, because as they steal stuff, your donations will tank. And here's the guard coming back, having arrested a criminal. Sometimes they flee, and what you're just trying to do is prevent them from stealing too many exhibits so that you can continue making money. So like this guy right here is stealing this cliffhanger plant, and I just picked up the guard and moved him in a position that he can stop it. Because this cliffhanger plant was just ever so slightly too far from the guard's vision cone, so I moved it so that that won't happen again. Yeah, they get peppered and get walked off to an unknown place.
Museum security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
So far, I haven't had anything stolen. I don't think.
Items have been here for years. I know the feeling. Announcement. Stolen exhibit. Thieves. No one takes our stuff.
I don't see anything being stolen. Let's hire one more guard. My income here is gonna suck, but like, I don't. It's whatever. It's fine. All right, now we have the boggy men, and they enter through the toilets. So I have guards positioned right in front of the bathrooms. So there's 3 bathrooms and 3 guards watching the entrances to the bathrooms. Because I knew it was coming. So let's try to spot one of them coming in. Yep, here he goes. I saw him, so he's escaping through the toilet. He'll break it on his way out, but there he goes. He fled, didn't take anything, and flushed himself.
Please excuse the exhibit.
A turd burglar, if you will.
I'm pretending it's not there.
And there's another boggy man. He just got spotted, so he's running away. And the guard is going to arrest him.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need.
So 1 escaped. 6 captured. We're definitely not making profit, but that's not really the goal of this scenario. The goal of the scenario is to get donations. And donations require buzz and you know what I just realized? It also requires info stands. I don't know. Does this not have info stands? Oh, no, it has info stands everywhere. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So it requires buzz for donations and info stands. And we have that in spades. And so far, we have caught a lot of criminals. So I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job with this scenario so far. Maybe what I'll do is buy 2 Spendium buzz boosts, and then let's visualize Buzzmax. My buzziest spots is this prehistory computer. Oh, I can't install anything there. Shucks. Never mind. These Spendium purchases are not going to be useful. That's too bad.
You're listening to Hayley Von Trowell on 2 Point Radio. This just in. A new trailer for Strange, isn't it?
There's no guard here. I don't like that. Because they come up through the toilets. No, actually, the boggy men are done. So it's going to be a new type. So we have golden molars again. Burrowing up. So we just need to identify where they're burrowing up and arrest them. I do have some blind spots in my security, so like they could mole up here and steal.
The real question the scientific community needs to ask isn't why planes keep disappearing there, but what kind of triangle is it? Equilateral? Isosceles? Eh?
Oh, where did you... Oh, he burrowed up like right in front of a guard. That's not gonna work, bud. And this guy got arrested. He's a lone criminal. He's not one of the molars. Oh my god, there's so many. So you burrowed up right in the middle of the exhibit. You got caught. And where did this guy burrow up? I don't see his burrow. Oh, here he is. Right in front of the vending machines. You are trying to steal. Unfortunately for you, I spotted you. So, get arrested.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera. Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved.
Oh, okay, so something did get stolen and retrieved, I guess? So we caught them in the act, and it got returned. So now exhibits in the museum is back up to 26. It went down to 25 briefly. So one of the golden molars nabbed something, but we caught them red-handed.
In the bin, not on the walls.
Yeah, this plant is getting nabbed often. The other thing I could do is move the guard station like here, because then they'll have to pass through this. They keep moling up through here. Another thing I could do is that might help. Just delete the wall so they don't have a vision cone protection.
On the floor, and yet here we are. Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
All right. I think we got through that wave of criminals without much issue. And we are just about to hit... Yep, there we go. We've got bronze, which technically fulfills the requirement of this scenario. But let's try to go for silver, if not gold. I don't know if I'm going to get gold, because we're kind of far away from that goal of 2250 donations. But silver might be possible.
Guests should walk at a natural pace without thinking about it too hard.
That's a funny PSA announcement. Guests should walk at a natural pace without thinking about it too hard. Alright, we got the Bogeyman again, coming up from the toilets. This bathroom is unguarded, but there's a guard moving to it now. So I think this guy's a Bogeyman.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes
Maybe.
our stuff.
Alright, someone just stole an exhibit. I don't know if they made it out in time, though.
Guests should stop feeling paranoid.
I see you. So this one got stolen by someone... Oh, and he got caught. No, maybe he didn't get caught. Might be too late for this, but...
Secret exhibit.
You.
Wildly accurate.
No, he did get caught. Okay, so it came back. Here it is.
Attention.
Amber Giga Gecko.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Alright, and the Bogeymen are done with their wave of crime. And we still have every single exhibit. Nice. I actually made monthly profit somehow. Freaking magic, if you ask me. Given that I have 21 security guards.
Apologizes for all the litter.
I almost have as many security guards as we have exhibits. I could put more donation buckets, yeah. Put them more central to the things. I'm just like haphazardly dropping them in, but we'll see if that helps. Because this one did fill up, but there was an adjacent one that had space.
Announcement. We're currently not
Alright, molars are coming in again.
as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
Because they can, like, burrow up anywhere, I usually find it most helpful to try to spot their mole holes. Really? Right in front of the ticket booth? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for you, pal. And right next to the guard station. That one's interesting. No, come on, guard. She's literally right there. There we go.
Phone.
All right, we've hit silver. Let's see if we can hit gold. I think it's actually pretty obtainable. Nope, but we got silver. I'm okay with silver. So we didn't lose any exhibits, and we caught 22 criminals. We got a security camera post and security supplies. And that there is like one of those like mini challenges. So you can replay the level to try to get a higher score. But once it's cleared, it's cleared. And I think just because it works out with the time, this is where I am going to end the stream, because I don't think that the remaining like 7 minutes like we'll be able to do anything significant. What I will say before the stream is over is there is a significant additional game mechanics that obviously I didn't show. 2 Point Museum has a lot more content than I would have shown so far. So we have only seen a few different zones and only up to 2 stars. And there's a lot more rooms to unlock. As you've already seen, I unlocked like the cafeteria that I haven't built and some other facilities I haven't built. Yeah, so there's a lot more to be shown. This is a small fraction of the total game. You know, we didn't build aquariums, for instance, because we decided to go with the haunted house, so on and so forth. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave off. Thank you for tuning in to 2 Point Museum, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow museum goers.